Fuck this game. Now it's time to get paid. Payday 2, a game which is all about robbing banks and just breaking the law in general. Now, that is what the game looks like on the surface, but actually there's much more to this. People watching this will probably already know about this game because it was first released a few years ago. For this video, I'm going to be talking briefly about the Nintendo Switch version, which came out a few months ago, and I'll also briefly talk about the PC version as well, seeing as I own that too. Story-wise, there's no clear narrative. Now, that sounds bad, but what I mean is, from the off, you do whatever you want. This game doesn't contain an overarching storyline from start to finish in the vein of something like The Last of Us. You could say that each mission, however, has its own story, but there are so many of them to do in this game that it would take me ages to go on about it. The main selling point of this game is the gameplay. When a game gets the gameplay completely spot on, then you know that you're in for a treat. The gameplay for the Nintendo Switch version is relatively smooth. Most of the unlockables from the previous versions of the game have come back, which is a win-win. The game works particularly well in handheld mode. Now again, when you are playing on online mode, there may be some lag depending on what map you choose, but this is very rare, so it's not a huge problem. For the most part, as I said, the game runs very smoothly on the Switch and the graphics look amazing. Now, as of the time I'm recording, there's still quite a few maps that I actually haven't played on at all. My favourite ones though are the first world bank mission and the normal bank mission, where you get to steal gold or just a ton of cash or just take some money from deposit boxes. Now, let's just all take a moment to take a look at all of the little quirks from this game. Now, I've got my TV screen on. I'm now going to show you some footage from the game. So yes, quite a lot of weird things going on in this game, such as people floating in a photocopying room. And there's my Warface mask. Someone's got stuck in between the railings, and finally, someone is down in the dumps. The multiplayer is excellent. It's one of the best co-op games that has come out in the last decade, and while I do enjoy grinding out for my own cash, perk points and experience points to level up, the co-op is really much more enjoyable because your pre-planning is much more effective, plus if you fuck it up, at least someone can be there to help you back up. The NPCs that help you out can be really useful at times. You can get them to stay at an area to fend off against a SWAT team, or have one come with you to help you out. My main bugbear with the Switch version, however, is that the NPCs can no longer carry any bags if you throw them at them. In the PC version, you can do this. Also, Scarface needs to be in the Switch version. You've got John Wick. Now, give us Scarface.
Tony, what are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about, you fucking cockroach.
So yeah, would I say that the Switch version is worth buying? Yes, I would say that. It's packed with most of the content from previous games. The online servers are near perfection. The game runs smoothly both in handheld and in dock mode, and you get to rob a bank while you're taking a shit. What's not to like? Would I like to say that it's the definitive version? It might just be. And this is despite not having a couple of things here and there that were in previous versions of this. You have loads of masks to unlock, so you can wear them during heists. It would have been awesome to wear a Majora's Mask in this though. I think they missed a trick there. Finally, you can play this game using LAN, which is an absolute godsend. I could be in the middle of nowhere with a friend and we could play this together on handheld mode, so long as we are in close proximity with each other. My verdict is this game was awesome before, and now on the Switch it is even more awesome, and it's definitely one of the best multiplayer games on the Switch right now.